When beginning to do research in your practice, the initial stages are very important. Good preparation helps to establish good research. The first step you need to take is to simply stop and take a pause, take time to breathe and to reflect. We always need to take time to pause and think and to reflect quietly and critically about our work. In fact, we need to factor in that quiet, reflective time into every day if we can. We begin our research in an informal manner by becoming more aware of what is happening or not happening in our classrooms and fine-tuning our teaching antennae so as to listen and watch and sense more carefully. So we try to develop a heightened sense of our own personal awareness in terms of learning more about our identity, our integrity, becoming more aware of our intuition and our values, and tuning up our intellectual awareness in terms of reading and clarifying our ontological and epistemological commitments, becoming more critically reflective, and fine-tuning also our relational awareness in terms of being connected and of listening more carefully and watching more carefully and becoming more aware in general. So we need to begin a reflective journal where we write our thoughts and our reflections about the day, about our work practices and about education. And it's a good idea to date these reflections and revisit them at a later time with a critically reflective eye as we begin to question assumptions we might have made about our practice. It's also a good idea to look for how we are living our values in our practice. You might find that you're experiencing yourself as a living contradiction, as Jack Whitehead might suggest, where you find on reflection that your everyday practice is not commensurate with your values. You can begin to think about questions like, what is my concern? What is my area of interest? Why am I concerned or interested in this aspect of my practice? What can I do about it? An example of this might be if you hold equality of voice in education as a value, and yet on reflection you have not given every pupil an opportunity to contribute in class. You might have excluded some unintentionally. You have found that you're not living in the direction of your values and you're experiencing yourself as a living contradiction. This could be a good focus for your research, as it is an area of concern for you and it is also an area you might like to improve. This is also a good time as you prepare to do your research to establish a critical friend or two and to begin engaging in dialogue about your ideas with them. Encourage them to be supportive of your research project and also ask them to provide critique of your ideas in an encouraging way.